All right, so Rhonda, you're going to be a movie star now. You're going to be in the new Sly Stallone Expendables 3 coming up.
I think you can only call yourself a star if you're successful. So I'm I'm in a movie. That's as far as it goes right now.
Were you excited about that opportunity?
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. When I was coming up like the amateur ranks in MMA, I would just pick up stunt jobs all the time just to kind of pay the bills. Just little one-offs where I'd get paid for like a fight scene or to fall down a couple times or get beat up. And so it's kind of cool to really have an opportunity to do it like professionally in a long project and not just all-nighters where I just try to pick up a couple $100. So I really loved it. I really love fight scenes too and thinking of them, and it's a lot of improvising and stuff like that. So it's kind of like it's similar to my fight style where I feel like I can come up with really cool fight scenes, and just link things together and see how things are connected and make it look fancy. And so I'm really excited about that part, and the acting part. I'm working on it.
What do you know about your role?
What do I know about it? It's a kick-ass chick, man.
Yeah, enough said. I'm sure we'll all be watching.
Yeah.
Tell me about this. You're hanging out on this UFC World Tour with all the champions. What kind of things are you guys talking about? Is it pretty cool to be hanging around with John Jones and GSP and Cain Velasquez? Do you guys compare notes about fighting in your own careers, or what are you guys talking about?
I mean, it's really cool to be in such great company, but to be honest, we really don't have much time to like sit down and powwow together.
No.
It's like every single second, it's like you go here, you go there. So it's like we're being rotated, and like me and Cain are like sharing the green room, and like I probably said like 4 words to him. They're like, you go this way, you go that way, and so it's not much group bonding. It's more like being as productive as possible.
Yeah. Good that you guys are able to, reach all of these fans and all together and see the mass interest that is, in the UFC.
Yeah, it's a cool opportunity. It's like a traveling expo almost.
Tell me about the fight with Tate. I mean, I know you guys have worked together on your reality show. What's your expectation for this fight and how it could be different from the first one?
I expect her to be way more prepared and to be taking it way more seriously. In the last fight, she was really saying that I didn't even deserve to be there. And so, and she says that she's started doing like a lot more judo training, things like that. I expect the best version of Miesha Tate that ever happened to walk into that ring. But this would be the best version of me that ever happened walking into that ring, and I'm scarier. So we'll see.
You said before that you don't think that while you kind of penetrated her psyche in the first fight, you got into her head and got her out of her game. You don't think you're going to be able to do that this time. So what is that? Is that the way you counter that? Is just to be the best Ronda Rousey you can be in the octagon, to be the most skilled?
I still try to bug her, but I don't count on it. I don't depend on it. I compare it a lot to like swimmers shaving their arm hairs. It's not always going to come down to the friction of the arm hair, but it helps enough for you to do it.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. And try the whole mental thing is a tool, but it's not the only one that I need, and I have plenty of other tools.
There are so many people tugging on you now. I mean, you've got this. You have your reality show that you're doing. Are the distractions at all becoming an issue for you in preparation for this fight? Are you concerned at all about that, and how do you counter that?
No. It's not really that much of a problem because I've always had so many things coming up. I think it would probably be more of a problem for Miesha because she was pretty much just living next to her gym, just training before when she was coming up. So it was like she got to focus just on training all the time, and now she has a lot more of those outside things going on. Whereas like from the beginning, and I had 3 jobs. I was training full time. I was trying to get fights in, and then even with like when I was able to quit those other jobs, like the media became like such like a huge just amount of work. In the last fight, it was just even the guys coming in to cover it, like we never seen anything like this. Where even like a Floyd Mayweather camp or Anderson Silva camp, there's just people everywhere all the time, and there's just so much. And now I'm lucky to have Wyman and Silva on the main event, so I can kind of relax kind of more on the media side. I don't have to freak out that I have to sell this card or else it's all going to fall on me, and I can concentrate on other things. So I've always had a lot of work, and it's just the same amount of work really if you think about it. It's just different. It's just focused on different things. I think that the media and the movie will equal 3 jobs on the side. So I'm used to that kind of rhythm and lifestyle and craziness, whereas a lot of these other girls aren't.
you at all you weren't that disappointed about them shifting Silva Weidman as the main event when your fight was supposed to be the December 28th main event at GM Grand?
No, I was so happy when I found that out. It's gonna be like the biggest UFC card of all time. Why wouldn't I want to be part of history? And I really think it makes it a lot easier on me too. I don't have to freak out so much about carrying the biggest card of the year. Now it's like, okay, now I know what's gonna do good, and I can just focus really on my fight and other commitments instead of worrying about sales.
Who do you like in the fight?
Ooh, it's hard. It's hard. I don't know, man. No, don't make me.
Didn't you pick Weidman before?
Did I?
Did
I didn't. I didn't because I do. I like Chris. I do. He's a really, really cool guy. It's just that, like, Anderson Silva, I wanted him to really retire on top and give me that hope that it was possible, because that's what all of us are really trying to do. You know, all of the champions want to retire at the top of their game. And so now the next fight, it's kind of like, okay, will Silva be able to come back and redeem himself, or will Chris keep the and keep that going, and he'll be my new hope. So, you know, may the best man win. That's really what it comes down to. And you know, I'd be happy for either of them, but I'd be more concerned with myself. But after my fight, I'm definitely going to be like right there, ready to watch, because I'll be super stoked to see how that goes, man. It's going to be an exciting night.
No doubt. Thank you so much for your time, Rhonda. I appreciate it.
No problem.